Deputy Speaker, my adjournment matter is for the Minister for Public Transport, and the action I seek is for the Minister to provide my community with an update on the progress and plans to upgrade the Brunswick Tram Depot, which has long been the heartbeat of local tram operations in Merri-bek. Deputy Speaker, the Brunswick and Coburg councils had first considered a tram line along Sydney Road to Melbourne in 1881, but it was only until October 1887 that the Melbourne Tramway and Omnibus ran a cable tram only to Moreland Road. And at the time, the Coburg farmers were said to have opposed the cable trams because it was likely to startle their horses as they carted hay down to Melbourne. A horse tram was opened to Gaffney Street in 1888, with some referring to it as the Slowberg, because apparently the lethargy of the horses was only matched by the drivers at the time, who were slow to start but quick to stop for a chat with the driver coming in the other direction once the line was duplicated in 1891. A Coburg land boom followed these evolving transport links, with the Upfield previously opening in 1884, with land companies purchasing farms, subdividing them and offering them to willing speculators and homemakers, very much a case of back to the future. By late 1912, it was agreed that a new electric tramway from the city would run along Lygon Street, Holmes Road, Nicholson Street and Moreland Road, then up Sydney Road terminating at Bakers Road. That's a hybrid route of today's Route 1 and Route 19. The Brunswick-Coburg Tramways Trust was created in 1914, headed by the former Coburg Mayor Thomas Reynolds, with the first electric tram running to Bakers Road on the 27th of April 1916. By 1917, the tram line from Moreland Road had also been extended along Nicholson Street to Bell Street, today's Route 1. And it wasn't until June of 1927 that the Coburg West line along Melville Road was completed to Bell Street, with a single track north of Moreland Road. And Speaker, with a growing population and growing patronage, a 30,000-pound Brunswick Tram Depot was opened on the 26th of April 1936, banded by Sydney Road, Moreland Road and Cameron Street. And while it received its fair share of facelifts over almost a 90-year history, I'm delighted to say that this Victorian Labor government's record $115 million investment will help secure its future over the coming century. It was great to have accompanied the Minister for Public Transport to visit the tram depot on the 17th of September to welcome the new upgrades that are going to get underway soon, including an expanded tram depot building to house and accommodate new next-generation trams, increasing the number of trams that can be stable and serviced at the depot from 49 to 60, new and upgraded maintenance facilities to service the growing tram fleet, modern administration buildings, amenities and car parking to cater for over 210 more tram drivers and depot staff, proudly RTBU members from the current 170 staff, a new game-changing tram exit from the depot directly onto Sydney Road to free up and decongest Cameron Street and Moreland Road, the depot's current only access point, a new accessible tram stops along Moreland Road, improved power resilience through power upgrades, and we're going to be complementing, of course, the world-class Moreland Station precinct, which the member for Preston referred to earlier, over the road through these works. And the works will help support ongoing tram services along Moreland Road Route 6, Sydney Road Route 19, Nicholson Street Route 1 and of course Melville Road Route 58. And the tram depot's upgrades will also continue to preserve the depot's tram history in terms of having been the place of Joyce Berry, who was selected as the first women tram driver in 1956.